Hey guys, Miskatonic here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we're going to be playing another mega campaign as the Empire of Trebizond. Well, actually in this game he's a king, but historically this was the Emperor of Trebizond himself, Despot Alexios I of Trebizond. There was another more famous Alexios I, who is a relative, Komnenos. But anyway, this is who we're going to be playing. Let's set up some of the rules. This is all good. I was tempted to turn this off because I don't know, it's kind of silly the way it works in this game, but it is new, so I'll leave it. And that's all good. All right. Yes, yes. Restricted. Cultural title names, yes. And grant independence is unrestricted. Because sometimes I like to make vassals or something. It's nice to have that option. Alright. We're playing as a Greek Orthodox king. And here we are. So, what do we actually own these directly. That's interesting. Okay. So our capital is, of course, Trebizond or Trapezus. It's a pretty well-developed county. It's part of the Silk Road, too, which is actually very interesting. I didn't realize that. I like that. Alright, let's take a look at our ruler, Despot Alexios. We have rolled pretty poorly. We're gluttonous and envious and wrathful. Our education is pretty bad. What about our wife? Misguided warrior. She rolled a lot better. Content is alright. Diligent and patient is very good. She hates us, apparently. Oh, you have a claim. Oh. Interesting. Well, okay. Anyway, we do have a claim on the Byzantine Empire because historically he did have a claim on the Byzantine Empire. And he was in a conflict with the Nicaean Empire, which is this guy, who is just called the Byzantine Emperor, although he wasn't technically, but they did this just because he was the one who historically retook the throne. But he did have a challenger, and that is me, Alexios. And to really give him a challenge, we're going to swear fealty to him, just to make him feel comfortable. We're not going to backstab him from inside at all. Alright, so the other thing that is interesting is our titles. We are the King of Trebizond. I don't know if that's an actual kingdom. It is. Okay. Great. So we are the King of Trebizond. We have the Duchy of Trebizond, which is... part of it is held by someone else. Too bad. We have the Duchy of Cherson, which is up here. Is this part of Trebizond? No, it's part of that huge kingdom over there. Alright, we also have the Duchy of Paphlagonia, which is... it's this one. Two of which are held by the Turks. The Sultan himself, actually. And one of which is held by our soon-to-be liege, which is something I'm going to be getting back very quickly. And the other title is Armenia Khan, which is this duchy. Okay. Alright, so we do have too many counties, and we also have too many duchies by quite a bit. And we hold all of the land ourselves. We have no direct vassals. And so I think I'm going to give away Cherson. Two of these are tribes, which I can't really do much with. Alright, so I have to It needs a stone hill fort, and it needs to be orthodox. What about this one? It needs a stone hill fort. Okay. 106 gold. Well, that's all of our money. I'm not going to do that. But I will give my brother Cherson. Hopefully that made him a vassal. Okay. Alright, so he's the Count of Cherson now. Female heir. Really? Oh, I have a daughter. Princess Anna. Okay. How old is my wife, by the way? 20. Okay, so we still have a lot of time to make some more babies. And I'll give him... Yeah, I'll give him the duchy, too. Because I have too many duchies, and it just makes sense to get rid of that one. I still have one too many, but I want to keep this one. And I need to keep this one so I can declare war on this guy. Alright, so yeah, we do need a court physician. I'll send that. Everything else looks okay. I need an ambition. Become a paragon of virtue, exalted. Yeah, let's become exalted among men. Our focus could be war, or it could be business for some money. Could be family for the extra fertility. My diplomacy score is really bad. Let's go for business. I haven't done this in a while. I think you can get some good money in from it. We're going to put our current focus in Trebizond. Designated regent will be our brother. And the commanders. I'm going to auto-assign. It's probably not a good idea to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we need a patriarch. I'll put this guy in. Right, so the newest expansion, society expansion, I can't remember what it's called actually, but it added new things you can do with your advisors. So this guy, threat decay speed goes down, relations improved. I don't know what that means, but it seems okay. I will want some claims though. So let me take a look at the Byzantines here. This guy owns these two. The emperor himself owns 5 counties. Who owns that? So this guy owns roads in that province. Here we go. Okay, so this guy's a single count. He only owns 1 province. What is the duchy there? That is the Aegean Islands. Okay, so he's not going to be put under someone else, which means he's a perfect person to fabricate a claim on. So I can potentially get this province eventually. Organizing the army, retinue maintenance. I don't have any retinues. I could get retinues. I don't have the money for this one. This is the good one. Although it might make more sense to go for numbers here. Which means the light skirmish. I don't know if I want to go for retinues right away. Let me see though. Council. Increases culture conversion chance and prosperity gain. Interesting. Or I could collect taxes in the capital. Let's collect taxes in the capital. Actually, well, this guy's so bad it almost doesn't even matter. Levy size plus 5%. Yeah, I might as well do that. This guy's going to study tech in Constantinople, which we'll talk about in a second. There's obviously some differences here. Patriarch. Hunt apostates. I don't have anything to convert, do I? Yes, I do. Alright, we'll work on that, I suppose. And... I don't think there's any vassals I have to worry about right now. Well, they all kind of hate me. Envious. Gluttonous. Right. Right, I'm a terrible ruler. I forgot about that. And laws. Do I have any council power? No. Okay. That's good. So I do want to... Oh, this would be good too. Wow, I want all of these, actually. What is the most important? I don't have to worry about controlled realm inheritance right now. Eventually, I'll change that. I think I want to get this first. We're already primogenitor, so it's not a huge deal, but we want to work that way eventually. And technology is decent. We have 1.4k levy. No, we don't. That was right new. We have 3,000 with a few more from the vassals. A lot of fleets. We're actually looking pretty strong here. Alright, factions, no. Here's the Patriarch, who does not like us. Yeah, because we're gluttonous, of course. None of the Pentarchs are restored. The only one we have is Constantinople, who is actually not... Even he is not seated in the bishop. Wow, they destroyed some of these. These were all cities, I think, before. That's interesting. That's actually good, because eventually when we take it, we can just fill it with castles. And just hold that one county, buff it up a lot. Yeah, I don't know if that was a change or not, but speaking of Constantinople, we obviously have the Latin Empire, ruled by dirty French Catholics. Some Vlaanderen, like, what's it called? Belgian French, too, to make it even worse. He has a claim on everything in the Empire, basically. No, I guess not. He has some claims on duchies. Thessalonica. Right here. Athens, of course. Epirus, yes. Nicaea. Right. Nicaea. Right, so he has a claim on our soon-to-be liege. Claims all over our soon-to-be liege, actually. So, before I unpause, is there anything else? We have a ton of de jure claims. A lot of them on the Turks, some of them on, whoa. Right, okay. Oh, yes, Genoa owns this. Italian Catholics. It's very possible I could take that from them. I don't know if they could bring enough troops over there. But we'll see what happens. Let me unpause. Just double check. Yeah, I think we're ready. Oh, societies. So this is, of course, the newest thing. The ones I have available to me are the community of St. Basil, which is the only one I can join, actually, so I will join that. God's blessing upon thee, Despot Alexios. We are delighted by your decision to join our ranks as a lay member, King. Together we shall strive for the betterment of ourselves and our fellow Christians by following the rule of St. Basil. Go with God. Wow, I have to pay for it. I did not know that. I would not have done that, actually. This also hurts my fertility, which is probably not a good idea to have. But anyway, that's us now. And I don't really know much about the societies. I've messed around with the satanic one on another game. It's pretty strong, or at least it was. And, alright, let's unpause, see what happens. Okay, got some random Greeks showing up at our court. Okay, so now we have the protection of our liege lord, Theodoros Lascaris. Interesting, this guy has some artifacts. Let's take a look. He has the Crown of Thorns itself. National revolt risk, monthly prestige, monthly piety, diplomacy, and same religion +5. That's awesome. I want that. And he's a nail of the true cross, which is decent as well. Yeah, that one's very strong. And I'm assuming we don't have anything like that. Nope, we have nothing. Okay, so now that we're under him, we can declare war on this guy. For our de jure claim on Heraclea, which I will do immediately. We gotta be a little bit careful because, well, hey, we lost some troops. That must be from joining. Move everyone over here. I don't know if I should move on him directly. I think I'll just gather first. What is this? The Basileus has declared a de jure war over Seleucia for one county, I'm assuming. Yep, looks like it. Interesting. See, this is the problem. Rome is very keen on attacking us. So if we're, you know, I'm making the risk of attacking and weakening the realm already. And if he's making wars, I mean, he should be able to win this one, but it's still very risky. Your messengers tell you of a mercenary band that just arrived in Trebizond. Along with him as a field surgeon. Oh, right, this is the physician. This guy is brawny. He is a renowned physician. Great. And he's young, so that's the perfect candidate. But we should definitely win this war. Apparently we have a disease outbreak, or are you just secluding yourself for some reason? Alright, that should be enough to go siege. Looks like we did appoint some commanders. Let me take a look at what we got. It's pretty crappy ones, to be honest. Level 2, is that really the best we have? No, it's definitely not. But yes, where are you going? You're gonna run around me? Was this guy made a duke? He was. Crusade for Andalusia. That's quick. His Holiness has been swayed by the cries of help from the Christian population in the Kingdom of Andalusia. He urges all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Sultan and Nasir of Almohad Sultanate. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so Iberia is actually very interesting at this start date. I really like this start date, actually, in terms of geopolitical, what's the situation. I should probably be paying attention to this. How long is that going to take? Quite a while. Alright, I should be able to do it. But yeah, Iberia is very good. It has all the major kingdoms. After the council meeting, Patriarch Piscalis asked me to exchange a few words in private. He has uncovered a rumor concerning a rare artifact. Yes, please, I want an artifact. So these are the same options. Okay, yeah. But the Iberian kingdoms are all there. There's Portugal, Leon, and Castile are split, and Aragon, obviously. And there's still a very large Sunni presence here, and a very powerful sultanate here, so it's not a cakewalk for them either. France is broken by England. England has a ton of land here. Aragon also has a few bits around here, which is interesting. Holy Roman Empire is extremely powerful. Denmark has a lot of land here too, actually. Hungary is very strong. They have all of Croatia. Venice is kind of coming into its own. It has a few bits and pieces here and there. It has all of Crete, which we will eventually want back. Vladimir is very strong. Russian Principality, Novgorod. Are you a republic at this time? Yeah. Grand Mayor. Svea strong. England, strong. I don't know, I just like the start date and the borders. Kingdom of Jerusalem still exists. Your liege has issued a decree calling for the expulsion of all Jews. Interesting. Yeah, Kingdom of Jerusalem still exists. It doesn't actually hold Jerusalem, which is pretty funny. But they still exist. They have Cyprus. Alright, so we should be able to siege this first, I'm hoping. And who are you fighting? You are attacking someone for Antioch, this province. He is looting that. He's sieging that down faster than I am. Huh. He wants to make me a steward. I'll definitely accept. But obviously the Byzantine Empire is vastly outnumbering Armenia here. Although it's only for one province, so it's not a huge gain. What are you voting for? What is going on here? Aren't I fighting you? Yeah, I'm fighting you. No. What? That seems very odd. Yeah, it looks like he will siege us first, which is not good. But as soon as this is down, I can just go back and retake it. Although I think this is mountains, yeah. So he will get a defensive bonus, but I think we outnumber him enough so that it won't matter. We are not losing money, which is good. A lot of our money is going out, though. Must be for the army. I don't think of Byzantine troops having axes like that, but I don't know. Come on. What is this? Someone's plotting against you, huh? That's probably my brother. Yep, it is. Oh, you're not on the council. That's why you're all upset. Do you have any good martial skills? You do. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Also... train the troops here. That'll be good. There are a few monasteries close by where the lay members of the community of St. Basil frequently convene. As such, it is expected that I every so often attend these meetings, and that I spend a fair amount of time at these monasteries to get in touch with the monastic foundations of the order. Such a period is about to start. Let me actually take a look at factions really quick. Someone is supporting me. This guy who I'm fabricating a claim on right now. I think I will actually join that faction. We don't have enough strength yet, but maybe eventually. Okay, so we siege that down. Let me go fight him off. God's blessing upon thee, Archarios Alexios. The hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. I ask of you to seclude yourself and think about your life and your actions, a sort of penance for your sins. To complete this mission, select Do Penance in the Intrigue menu. What am I doing right now? Am I leading troops? I am. We'll do that, and then I think I will actually do this. So I gain piety, lose diplomacy. Today my seclusion begins. I've selected a simple chamber in the castle where I will spend most of my time during the coming months. Within those bare walls I shall do my prayers, read the Bible, and contemplate my life and actions. Okay. Hopefully we can get there first before he sieges that. So I can rejoin the world if I have enough piety, which I don't. No thank you. Okay, so he does have a defensive bonus here. I've been at the monastery for a few days. I still miss having a friend. So I'm sure he will greatly enjoy probably state stewardship, which means, yeah, realm management. Let's try that one. Great, that was a good event. I need to stop, auto-stop plots, yeah, for sure. Looks like he will accept ending it. Alright, we beat him here. I'm going to re-siege this back. Huh. There's no shame in asking for help. So I was having trouble understanding a passage of the Bible. I sought him out for help. I seemed to have caught him at a bad time. Had no patience with me, and when I failed to keep up, he left in anger. That's too bad. Okay. Though we had a good time, it doesn't seem that he was enamored with the activity I suggested. It's doubtful that the friendship will go any farther. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, we actually have a claim. So here's the thing. This guy is the one supporting our claimant. Right? That is true? Yes. So if I use this claim, first of all, I can't pay for it, so I'm going to have to let it go for right now. Let's go fight this guy. Alright, so I can't afford this guy either. And hopefully we can get someone else to join our faction. I've spent the entire day saying prayers in deep concentration. During the first hours, I noticed nothing out of the ordinary. At some point, I lost track of time and entered a dreamlike state. There was nothing but the holy words passing through my lips, and they rang true as the sweetest music. Interesting. Alright, we did some good damage there. Where are you going now? Alright, we're both going there. Great. Okay, my wife is pregnant. Alright, I will have to fight him, unfortunately, because he can just re-siege Amisos. In an effort to defend Sweden against pagan attacks, the King of Sweden has granted the Teutonic Order the county of Ostrobothnia. Really? So the Teutons are spawning in Finland. That's interesting. They got a tribal holding, too. Alright, so I'm still making progress in my meditation. I'm probably going to have to do something like this for a while. Until he gives up. We're at 85%. I think most of those are from battles. We can still get a few more war score points from it. Alright, my priest always talks about the importance of charity, and I do give alms to the poor on a regular basis. However, I often feel reluctant when doing so, and it brings me shame. While doing penance, I've had plenty of time to think about this. Perhaps I should strive to be more charitable. I don't give enough, I'll make another donation. Oh, this is good. Am I greedy? I'm gluttonous. Wow, this is all my money. Did it work? Now I'm broke. Shit. 94%. I ordered one of my most trustworthy... My most trusted servants to take a substantial sum of money from my personal treasury and bring it to the local monastery. However, as soon as I left the room, a feeling of overwhelming ease came over me. The feeling kept growing by the minute. When my servant returned, I immediately demanded that he would go, and... You've been betrayed by your sinful nature and broken seclusion for a time. This has shamed you in the eyes of others and greatly hampered your progress. Rampant sinner. Wow. Now I'm greedy. Great. It's like having the... I'm worse off than I was when I started. So battles are actually maxed out now. He still has too many troops. He can siege that down with. I've heard some disturbing tales regarding your time in holy seclusion. I fear that you are not yet ready for the contemplation I expected of you. I failed. Alright, well maybe this wasn't for me. Can I get my due money back? Yeah, I'm actually going to leave. I don't want to do this right now. It's just not working out. Maybe one of his descendants will be more pious. For right now, we're going to focus on conquest. So I can siege this city back. That should be enough war score. There we go. Male son. We have Manuel, who is named after, I believe, his father? No? Yeah, my father was Manuel Komnenos, so that's good. Oh, right. We also have an aunt who's the king of Georgia. Queen of Georgia. We have a relative in Georgia who is the queen. Yes, my aunt. That's what I thought. I don't think we have an alliance, though. Nope. Damn, she's losing against Rome. What is her troop count at? 5221. You have 21,000 troops? Holy shit. Alright, we're not joining that war. Never mind. Yeah, so he might siege this back. Ours is going faster. And then I might declare on Genoa. He's fighting in a crusade right now. No, he's not. He's defending in a holy war. Really? Who are you? You are attacking... Almahad Holy War for Provence. You are attacking the Holy Roman Empire. That's ballsy. How the hell are you able to pull that off? You only have 12,000. You have 31. Yeah, there's no way you're going to win that. What were you thinking? You're also in a crusade. But you're losing. That was ridiculous. Alright, we got just. Look at that. A positive trait. That's amazing. We're still rampant sinner, but we're a just one. Okay, let's finish this damn war. It's been dragging. There it is. Oh. Oh, you should definitely be pausing the game. I hate how that changes. Okay. So, council meeting. Need to respect the authority of the Bible in making decisions in the council. Apparently, the council is in agreement on you having neglected to do so. I can gain 100 piety. I get to owe this guy a favor. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, 100%. Give me that land, please. There we go. Whew. Okay, now we own Heraclea, which is a little beat up. Let me stand all my troops down. But our levies are significantly larger now. We actually have a maximum of 4,322. And as soon as the refill, some of these modifiers hopefully go away. That will help quite a bit. We're also, it's making us a little bit of money. Not that much. Alright, but this is going to be the first episode. Let's take a look at our realm really quick. I think next episode I'm going to attack Genoa for this province. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I thought the Seljuks had already appeared. The Seljuk dynasty is part of Rome. You are the Tricinian. Is that right? Oh, that's your duchy. I see. You are a Seljuk, though. Okay. Yeah, Seljuks are Rome. They must have reformed already. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about Turkish invasions anytime soon. I'm worried about Georgia, though. We'll see how that pans out. And I don't know how we're going to beat Rome, to be honest. Byzantium itself, our liege, couldn't beat them. They only have 10,000 troops. They're barely winning against Armenia. I mean, they are winning, but it's taking longer than it should have. Anyway, we'll deal with that next time. This has been Miskatonic, and I'll see you guys later.